It's Riff Arcade. I'm Josh.
I'm Butts.
And we're still playing Illusion of Gaia. We are going to start off the pyramid, and I've turned into goop.
And boom, there you go.
Do you think maybe it's a consistency of like Nickelodeon gack? Like, do you think when he does that, it just makes the like...
Oh, I hope not. I'm thinking like really thin honey. Oh, swing and a miss, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. There we go.
Like if you picked up Shadow's puddle and like squished it together, it would be like...
Did you ever have gack?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, you know, being a kid like you do, that stuff always, it never lasts. As a kid, you always like leave the top off by accident. Whoa! And next thing you know, it's dried gack. And it's just crusty.
You remember?
Smells
I remember.
funky.
Everyone remembers gack, but do you remember Floam? It was like it had little styrofoam beads in it, so it was like kind of. You kind of put it into shapes a little bit.
I actually preferred Floam. It was a little less oily. Like gack was really oily. Like when you played with it, your hands would just smell like gack for the rest of the day. But
yeah,
Floam was a little more stable.
Yeah, I don't know. Floam felt better to play with.
I agree.
It had a better hand feel.
Yes, hand feel.
Say that.
Was that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Charles rates food on mouthfeel?
Mouthfeel.
And they're like, Jake's like, who does that? And then later on in the episode, Captain Holtz is like, of course I follow his blog. It's the only one that rates mouthfeel.
Yeah.
So,
I love that show.
It's an
probably
amazing
gonna rewatch
show.
It's really funny.
I do want to point out that at this point in the game, we now have to pick and choose. So the pyramid is divided up into 6 main sections. And each one works best with a different iteration of Will. So like this dungeon, this segment, you have to be Will because he can go up hills. He's the only one that can.
Uphill Will. Yeah.
Uphill Will. They didn't say which way he's jumping.
Yeah. I'm jumping them all. We're just not going to explain like the weird Logan's Run technology down here with the laser shooting blobs.
That's true. It's kind of like that weird Stargate SG-1 kind of stuff. Where it's
yeah.
It's history, but it's also the future.
It's like, what?
Was that it? I think I'm here. No, I went in a circle. Whoops.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Circles and pyramids, what?
What do you think this is? A circle?
That doesn't make sense, but the...
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's dumb. Come on, the game should let you keep going.
I know. He's the only one that turns into the Tasmanian devils.
That's a wind-up noise he makes.
Okay, here we are.
Here we go.
I'm back on the path now. On the path, Will. Always on the path. You know Will. Whoa! Oh, this is going to be enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like bowling.
Uh-huh. We just got to do this
Kind
2
of.
or 3 more times till they all die. And they did. Oh, I want that. I want those. Can I have those, please? Oh, wait. Can I have those too? No, the people at home want completionism. We got to do it. Yes.
This one's for you. Yeah, people at home. Okay. I've seen you play video games.
Yeah. But it's true. I have a problem and I need help.
The only help is I can't complete it.
Those of you at home, let me know in the comments if you absolutely have to have completionism in every game you play, like a madman. Okay, I think I just have to run.
Yeah, because you kind of...
No?
Do you do the Taz thing from further back?
Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, like if I can go down the hill and then up. Boo! Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
that's what the doctor ordered. Ow! Put your shield away.
Weird warrior?
Yeah, some Egyptian freaking warrior.
Bird thing?
It's the Stargate warrior. It's the What was the point of that movie? Were they like, that's
I
where...
have no idea. I have no idea.
Have you seen it and you have no idea? Or
Yeah, like I saw it as a kid and I was like, oh, what just happened? Like, they're going to a different planet, but they're Egyptian, but I was very confused.
It's got James Spader.
I don't think I've ever been right since.
I think it was one of those deals where they were just like, that's where Egyptian mythology came from, was like these aliens visited the ancient Egyptians and so they started building pyramids and stuff. All right. There's a lithograph on this wall. I heard in Dale. It's a hieroglyph. Let's try to remove the lithograph.
Yeah. Well, being like a dumb tourist, I'll just take this with me. I've got the hieroglyph stone.
Hooray!
Once again, you say hieroglyph?
Hieroglyph. Yeah, that is what I say.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
I heard it.
And you say hieroglyph? Okay.
I say hieroglyph. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
you've got, okay. You're doing, it's one of those things.
Yep. Okay, so we've got like a little birdie with like a little leg. So we're gonna look in my dad's journal, and it looks like that's gonna be
Birds first.
Right, number 1. First things first. So we're gonna slap that bird in here. There are 6 hollows where a tile can fit. Put it where? First from L, second from L, third from L, fourth from L, fifth from L, sixth from L.
I guess at the left.
He, meaning I, because we're still doing this, puts the hieroglyph plate in the hole. All right, cool.
There's a great Simpsons joke where they go to, there's like a scene in ancient Egypt. Oh, the guy's gone. Oh. There's a scene in ancient Egypt where there's some guys like, all right, well, time for business. And he walks up to his secretary and he's like, all right, take a memo. Eyeball, snake, bird standing on head, waves, eyeball, snake, guy doing Egyptian symbol, like pyramid. It's like dictating hieroglyphs to her. It's really funny.
That's amazing. Time to turn back into Nickelodeon Gak.
Shadow.
I watched a commercial for Nickelodeon Gak not too long ago, and like it is wild and wacky 90s, folks. It is.
Do they still make GAC?
I think they do, actually.
I'd buy it right now.
I think, Butts, leave this episode right now and go buy some Nickelodeon Gak.
Okay, bye.
Okay, all right. You know what? We'll be cordial. We have manners at Riff Arcade, so let's wait. Let's wait till he gets back.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, he's back! Yay!
I'm back. Yeah. What I miss?
Nothing, because we were mannerful and cordially waited on you.
They didn't. They called me a mean name and let me leave. Very rude.
Oh, look at this! Look at this reach!
It's so cool. Yeah. Area of attack here.
Who's that like? Who does that? I'm trying to think. Who's like some Marvel superhero or something? Like Spawn or something?
I don't know.
That's not Marvel.
I don't know. I've seen it. I mean, like, it's one of those things like, oh, you turn your hand to a sword? Yeah, every bunch of heroes do that. Like Swamp Thing or something.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Here's the level design is when you see the bricks going down like that, that's when you know that that's a place that you can...
Ah, okay.
And so I did.
It might be just seeping through.
What if he accidentally did that and just like had to naturally erode his way through the bricks for a few million years?
All right, I made it. What I miss?
Ooh, I missed some enemies. Oh, they're down here. I can go down here, I think. Yes.
Hi, guys.
But yeah, that Gak commercial, they're like, you can do anything with it. You can like get pictures off of newspapers, like Silly Putty, and you can gross out your sister. Ah! And you can gross out your parents. And, you know, it's a 90s commercial. You know how it is.
I know you can make fart noises with it. That's always fun.
Yeah, you're taking a...
Like with a container.
Among other
what
things.
it is. Like, what's it made of? Does it cost a lot of money to make GAC?
Lead. It's made out of lead.
Yeah. It's made out of ground up pandas. That's why they're almost extinct.
But just the babies. The adults weren't as
just
good.
the baby panda. Baby panda, yeah.
Shoo. Look at this.
Okay.
See, like, this is just gratuitous level design at this point. Like, clearly this part was made purely for Shadow because all the enemies are in this nice big line where you can just take them all out with a nice swath of your arm. And
I mean, they makes you feel good, but yeah. Yeah, you're just padding it out. Like, come on.
yeah, this is a really good example of,
That's a cool shot.
like, good level design that just makes you feel powerful. Oh, hello. A red jewel that I'm immediately going to use.
Is this the first time you could really take out, like, multiple enemies at once in the game?
Well, Will had the Psycho Dash, and then, like, Frieden kind of had a reach on his sword, but Shadow's is by far, like if I can... No, I can't pause. I was going to try to pause the screen and show it to you, but it's a very long reach. It's very nice.
Going back up. Why does it even have legs? He just floats. I guess because he stands still. He stands on the ground.
Do I need to go?
Does he? No, he doesn't. Okay.
Oh yeah, when he runs, he flies. It's really cool. When I was a kid, Shadow was one of the coolest things. Like, it made my freaking gear. I was just like, this is amazing!
I'm a liquid!
This part's always freaky, where you're just like, in space now. Boop. Okay, we're here.
Oh, shortcut.
Actually, that's the only way. That's the only way down. There's a lithograph on this wall. I heard dap. That is a hieroglyph. That is a...
Just put it in my weird little water pocket here. Yeah.
It's all moist. Moist. All right. That's 2, folks.
And jump in.
This is going faster than I thought. I remember this taking way longer than this is.
I was gonna say it's going faster like when you were a kid.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Okay, so it's like a music note with little dotty dots. That's gonna be 2nd. I think I'm recognizing a pattern here. I think it's just gonna be, if I get it from the 2nd, whoops.
Oh, nope. Messed up the pattern.
The booby traps go off.
Chooky.
There we go.
Oh, this sucks.
It's a nice place.
The walls start to close in on you.
And it's not even like a physical booby trap. It's just like a Nickelback album starts playing in the distance. And they say that a hero could save.
Oh, look at this hieroglyph.
Look at this glyph.
Oh, that's an efficient joke.
Okay,
Wait, what'd you do? I was too busy laughing at Nickelback. What'd you just do?
I just saved. I just saved.
Okay.
Get that. Get one in the books. I'll go ahead and do the 3rd door. We'll split this dungeon in half. That'll be a good split for the episodes, I think.
Half C's. Oh yeah, you're doing more damage. You're hitting them for like 11.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Just windmilling.
But yeah, then you had the commercials for Floam, and they were like, you can make a Floam car, and a Floam, like, you can make structures, and they were really cool.
I just enjoyed messing with it. I made a circle. Now I'm gonna squish it. Now I'm gonna make a circle again. I'm gonna squish it. It's like all I did.
Yeah, you'd always see these. You always see these commercials. That's always the thing in commercials where they're like, multiple sets used, and it's always these, like, really extravagant projects that these people break out and do. But like as a kid, I never did any of that stuff. I always just did that too. Oh, they're invisible. They're little bird heads that are invisible.
Whoa!
Tell them I don't
Why
like
would
them.
they do that?
So like you'd see like Domino Rally. That was another good example of this. They'd be like, Domino Rally, you can set up all these marbles and they go friggin' nuts. And then they show you like, oh, this is a new area. I don't want to be here quite yet. And then they show you like, they do the pull out and you just see the these massive amounts of just like all this crazy domino set, and in the corner, of course, it's like asterisk, multiple sets used, and I never did that.
What? So here's something we can talk about. What is Domino Rally? I've never heard of that before.
Ah, okay. So Domino Rally.
Help me.
I'm gonna go change back into Will for a second because I think there's a thing I can only get as Will here.
I need a small boy.
So Domino Rally is one of those toys where it's like it's older than you think. It just hit me what you said about the small boy. I'm moving on. Domino Rally is this. There were plastic dominoes. It was based on the idea of just dominoes, you know, setting them up vertically and knocking them over and just. But Domino Rally kind of took that to the next level and made a pure toy out of just that. So what you had was it came with plastic little ramps that you could set up and make them go up, and there would be like a little ball at the end of the ramp that would go down and knock over another domino. It was just kind of a supplement to do the normal domino stuff, but easier and with a little more gusto, I guess you could say.
Okay.
There we go.
It's not what I thought it was going to be. We found a red jewel.
Red jewel. And another invisible enemy. Get out of here, bird. Boom.
See, if I was a kid and I was playing this and just like a fireball came out of nowhere, I would have thought like, oh, this room just has fireballs from nowhere. Like, I would not have thought to attack where it came from.
Whoop, whoa, Will.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa.
I think
Will.
Yeah, that's, you just have to open the map. I mean, at this point, I think the game is just really hoping you've caught on that you have to kill everything. And so, what'll happen is, at least what happened to me is, I think I killed everything in the room. And then I'm like, I didn't get the power up. So I hit start, see there's an enemy missing, and go hunt that bird. Take him out.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Shadow, the cool one. And whoop.
Gosh, I do miss 90s Nickelodeon, though. There's just something about that aesthetic. Just like that orange and green.
Yeah.
Like, kids rule, parents drool. Like, all that. Like, I know that as a kid, I was very impressionable, and so that's why it's in my brain, is because Nickelodeon imprinted that on me. Like, I get that. I've been brainwashed. But,
I accept this, yes.
But I loved it. Oh, it was amazing.
Like, I'm looking at it now as like an older person, where it's like, no grown-ups allowed in my room. It's like, I would not take that from a kid. Like, I pay this mortgage here. I'm going to walk in your room anytime I want. Like,
you ungrateful son. Oh,
you
yeah.
barely come up to my belt. What are you going to do? Like,
how dare you?
Yeah. Smack you. Yeah. That's why I don't have kids.
Yeah, Butts and I both don't have kids at this point, so if you'd like to make fun of us at any point for that fact, whatever, we can't stop you. I did want to point out that Shadow's draw, his telekinesis spell, is this.
Go Super Saiyan. The next Riff Arcade.
Yeah. It's like you kill the things, boop, and then he's just like, bah, 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 bah.
Just lights himself on fire.
I feel it all.
I should just walk over there.
Bah! Toyota's hot, hot, hot.
No idea what you're doing either.
Another amazing. Oh.
Whoa, 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 hey, come back here.
So the idea is this room is there's this center piece that shifts up and down, and one part of it is a down staircase, one part of it is an up staircase, and one of it is a straight staircase. So every time I press the button, it gives me the piece I need. Whoop. Aha. To continue. So as you can see right now, it's an up ramp, so I need to push this button. Boop, and make it something else. Like this straight hallway should do nicely. Boop, boop. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Bring it. Bring it. Oh, there's a good freeze frame.
There's reach, yeah.
There's his reach right there. Boom. Another really cool Nickelodeon toy back in the day that I used to have was the Flash Frame, I think it was called. I think it was the Nickelodeon Flash Frame. Josh, if I'm wrong, edit it in. Josh, just put a picture of it in. It's really cool looking. And what it is I think it's just it's a hang-up piece of photosensitive, just glow-in-the-dark material. And it came with like a little, basically just a camera flash bulb. And that's all it was. So you would put your hand or stand up against the glow-in-the-dark sheet, flash the camera bulb, and then when you turned off the lights, there would be like that outline in glow-in-the-dark.
I vaguely remember that.
So that was cool.
I remember the alarm clock that they had.
Oh yeah, it had like the Nickelodeon orange and green aesthetic. It was all like wacky and wild 90s. All right, Dad, let's see what your journal says. Third is the blimp flying over the building.
Yeah.
And that is
crayons in there.
Boom. So that is the halfway point of the dungeon. I'm going to go ahead and fly in here, get a little save, get a little full health. So I'll be ready to go for next time. And yeah, so that's the first half of the pyramid. Join us next time. We'll do the second half of the pyramid that will complete this dungeon, and then, folks, we are moving on to the end game. So, guys, stick around. That reminds me.
We're in the end game now.
That reminds me. This is the 35th episode of Illusion of Gaia, which makes this series now the current longest running series on Riff Arcade. We did it! We did it. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
We broke our own record.
But seriously, we couldn't have done it without you guys. So, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this. We really hope you're enjoying this playthrough. As I said in episode number 1, we are absolutely playing this game all the way to the end. So,
I might as well now.
Stick around. We're there. We're closing in on it. See you next episode. Bye.
Yep. Keyboards go.